Hey everyone, welcome. This is Bhavna Srivastava, the Golden Light, and I am talking today about stress and how to overcome stress, but also with dance. How can you create a ritual every single day for your life to get better, right? So let's talk about this. I wanted to tell you, everybody knows what stress is, so I don't have to give you the definition, right? Tell me if you know stress, yes? And how many of you have experienced that? I think most of the time, all of us experience it, right? Interestingly, that statistics in America shows that the kids experience stress 80%. Okay. And if you are feeling overwhelmed with your studies, finances, and relationships, the stress is actually 96%. That's a big number, right? And the feeling of anxiety within women is 57% and men is 40%. So that's also a pretty big number. And how do we change that? So, being the golden light and going through my own personal journey and experiencing all of that and creating a program to shift that. So, I want to share with you today some tips. Is that okay? So, give me a yes. I like always for people to say yes, 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 because I change and shift you at three levels. One is your soul level, one is at the mind level, and one is at the physical level, because stress can go at any different levels, right? Mind is the controller, so that's why I say yes, so that we can create and explain to the mind why we don't need this, right? And then we go into your heart, because heart can hold. If you're holding pain from your relationship and that goes inside and that goes like, oh my god, so you can create stress and anxiety from here and feeling of overwhelm from here, right? And then we also do it in the body. So anywhere in the body. Why I say it? Because when you hold stress in your body, you can go into that frozen state of too stressed even to move or think. My mind is like so numb. I don't know. I can't think. So you go in that mode of, and I've gone through it. Every single person goes through it, right? But it's like, how do I get past that? What do I do so I can do better and I can empower myself, right? Like when you wake up in the morning, do you have the strength to get out of the bed and jump out of and go, yay? No, right? So you don't have that. How do you get to that stage every single day, right? So it's important to have some rituals. I call it rituals because it's sort of like a early morning when you're still waking up. What do you do so you create something for your entire day, you know so that your day can be better than before, right? So when I meet you in person, I'll give you a lot of things, right? But here I still want to give you some tips so you can still, as you listen to me, you can take those tips and try it and be like, oh my god, it works. So when you meet me in person, you can actually come and tell me, Bhavna, it worked. Right? Are you ready to do it with me? Okay, I call it, I've been a Indian classical dancer, so I use the postures to help you, okay? Because there's a reason for the classical Bharatanatyam for to have that feeling come inside of you to shift your presence of not feeling good to feeling good, right? Because when you get in that feeling of not feeling good, what do? I'm not feeling good. How do you shift into feeling good? Right? So there are some poses, there's some postures which helps you do that. Okay? Simple. Let's start with, what do I do when I'm not feeling good? Right? You've heard about meditations, but sometimes meditation, you cannot meditate because there's so much going on in your mind or there's nothing going on. So, what do I meditate and how do I meditate? Yes, there's thousands of apps, there's thousands of YouTube videos, right? But what do I do? Because I believe every person goes and works at a different level. So, come with me. Let's do this quick 1 minute. All right. So, you're going to do is you're going to hold your thumb and the first finger, hold them together like this. Okay. And the other fingers are spread. You don't do it like this. Okay. So spread them out. Why? We want to feel the energy. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then you go again. We're going to do it 4 times again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, breathe out. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. Okay. Now, actually, if you see now, everything in your brain has quietened, right? If you actually connect, like close your eyes and feel, is your brain chatting too much? No, it's suddenly calmed down, right? So this is one of the postures in the dance. When we dance, we do things. Why? Is to bring that, okay? uh, when we meet, I will not make you dance, but I'll teach you movements which you could do when you're not feeling good, just like this. Okay. So this has helped you immediately for your brain to calm down. So now, if you have to study and you have to be like, okay, I have to focus, I have an exam tomorrow, or I need to be here in this moment, I'm not able to, this is what you want to do. Okay. This will help you immediately to be, okay, I'm here, I'm now, I can now focus. Okay, because that's the important part. How can I focus? How can I do better? How can I feel good? Okay, this immediately helps you to get in this now moment, right? That's the biggest part. Second thing, we all know about anxiety. Okay, anxiety happens in two places. This is your chest and this is your stomach. These are the two places you hold anxiety. Okay, and when it goes from here, too much here, it comes in here, you know, you start to develop a lot of issues in your stomach. Either you gain a lot of weight, or you know, you are not able to go poop, you're not able to eat well, you've got a lot of health issues, or you have right here, you have a lot of lung health issues, or even your throat chakras. So the chakras get blocked up. So anything in this area to this area, all the chakras, some they get blocked, or some of them, right? There's different things which happen as a result of that when you hold that emotion inside. And you might say, Bhavna, I don't believe in that. I didn't. That's fine. Why? Because what happens is in ninth grade, we learn everything is matter. There's solid, liquid, and gas, right? Our thoughts are made up of gas because you don't see it. Like if I'm saying, ha 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 ha, do you see anywhere written? Ha 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 ha. No, right? If I'm laughing or I'm saying anything, is there anything written around here? Except definitely, you know, whatever I'm recording, if I press text, you'll see that, right? But otherwise, that expression of what I'm saying is not coming out. You don't see that. Same thing. So our thoughts are in the gas form and they get collected in the mind, and then through the mind, because mind is the controller, it goes into your entire body, right? So sometimes what we don't want to pay attention to in our lives and we like to ignore it, it's like a file. We put it behind and that goes in the body, wherever, whichever is your vulnerable spot, it goes in there and gets stuck, right? But let's come back to what can I do next, Bhavna? What is my next ritual? How can I help myself in the morning? Okay, with me again, I told you I'll give you 2 tips today. Okay, so first one was this one, right? Second one, this one you can do anytime and every time. Okay, all the time. The second one is first thing in the morning. When you are just waking up in the morning, it's important to, so stay with me right here. Pay attention. Okay, it's important to notice how your mind is. So ask yourself as you're still waking up, how do I feel? How does my body feel? So imagine you're lying down, just close your eyes and just go with me and allow to listen to yourself. How do I feel today? How's my body feeling? How's my mind feeling? And see what you receive. Be present, be aware, listen to yourself. Okay, how am I feeling today? And how, so once you receive that answer, shift to how would I like to feel today? And what do you get? How would you like to feel? So this is where you are going to put in and add in. Okay, I would like to feel happy. I would like to, accomplish few things. I would like to get done my projects, my study for my test, get this done. So create your list of what you would like to do during the entire day, right? So that's the homework you want to do. Okay, thank you.